How's it going, guys? And today I'm trying something a little bit different. I'm going to be giving you my predictions for every Saturday FA Cup game this weekend. I might do one for Sunday as well, but there's so many fixtures I just had to do them day by day. Obviously, Harrogate have got a game tonight at the time of filming this. I think it's about half an hour until kickoff actually at the time of filming this. So, yeah, but I didn't include that one on here. Just because, by the time it's uploaded, the game is probably finished, so there's no point. But I will be going through every game on Saturday, every prediction of mine for the score. So feel free to comment down below if you do want to see more of these for League 2 and for future FA Cup weekends. Also leave a like. Let's try and smash 15 likes on this video. I would appreciate that. If you're new, subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into my predictions. Right, so let's get started. So my prediction for Tonbridge Angels versus Bradford City. I've gone for a 3-0 to Bradford City just purely because, yes, they're on a slightly dodgy run of form under Stuart McCall, and there is, slight, let's just say worrying signs about his job there and how safe he is in terms of being sacked. I know for a fact that some Bradford fans are already asking for him to be sacked after a poor run of form so far, starting off this League 2 season. We'll wait and see if that does happen in the coming weeks. Right, Exeter versus AFC Fylde. Now, obviously, Vanarama National League side, Vanarama National League North side rather, versus a League 2 side. I've gone for 2-0 Exeter. I don't think there's going to be any slip-ups in this one. Exeter are a very good side, and yeah. Next one, Banbury United versus Canvey Island. It is a very low league affair in this one. I have gone for a 2-1 win for Banbury United, obviously. I'm pretty sure it's both sides' first time in the FA Cup. Canvey Island are in a lower league though, and I just think that's what's going to make the difference in this one. So I have gone for 2-1 rather, to Banbury United. Barrow versus Wimbledon obviously is postponed. Bolton versus Crewe. Now they have met in pre-season already, and I get the feeling they've met in the what's it called now? I don't even know what it's called. Whatever the sponsor is now, but the EFL Trophy. Pretty sure they've met in that as well. I've gone for 3-1 to Crewe, obviously. League 1 versus League 2. Bolton, a lot of their fans are wanting their manager out after a poor start. Obviously, they were expecting far better. A lot of them were saying they were going to walk the league. I mean, yeah, it's not quite happened. But, yeah, I've gone for a 3-1 to Crewe in this one. Bournemouth versus Southend. This is probably going to be the first shock result on the list. I've gone for a 1-1 draw. Just purely because Southend aren't on great form. They're bottom of the league. Bournemouth, promising little team. And I do think this is going to be a draw in that one. Next one, another low league game. National League North side, Brackley Town versus Bishops Stortford. I've gone for a 3-0 to Brackley Town. Again, I think the difference in the leagues is just going to play a massive part. And on paper, Brackley are going to win this one. Now, we've got an all-National League affair. We've got Bromley, who are in 11th place, versus 22nd place Yeovil Town. Now, obviously, 2 years ago, Yeovil were in League 2. But judging on the performances so far, I've gone for a 2-0 win to Bromley. I don't think there's any other thing, anything else pointing in another direction. I think it's going to be simply, Bromley breeze to the win in this one. Cambridge versus Shrewsbury, who are 22nd in League 1. Cambridge are on brilliant form, and I've gone for a 2-1 win to Cambridge. It's another shock result. I can see Shrewsbury coming down into League 2 for next season, to be honest. I can't see them staying up. But yeah, that is my prediction for the Cambridge game. Charlton versus Plymouth, obviously both League 1 teams. I've gone for a 1-0 win to Charlton. They're both doing very well. I think Plymouth are in 6th, and I do believe Charlton are in 3rd. So they're both very good sides, and I do think it'll be quite a tight game. But I have gone for 1-0 to Charlton. Moving on, obviously my team, Charlton Town versus South Shields. I have gone for a 1-0 win to Cheltenham. My match preview for that game will be out tomorrow at the time you're seeing this. Should be out around 12, so make sure you are ready for that one. Colchester versus Marine. Now, I can't lie to you, I've never heard of Marine. Never heard of them before. I had to do a bit of research on this one. But I could have done it without. I've gone for 4-0 to Colchester. You know, Colchester are a decent little side. And Marine, I just don't think they're going to have the quality to get anything out of this game. Dagenham and Redbridge versus Grimsby. I've gone for a 2-1 win to Grimsby. Obviously, Grimsby not on the best form. They beat us 3-1. They played very well in that game. They've got some very good attackers. I just think they're going to outclass Dagenham and Redbridge slightly. I do think it could be quite tight, but I think at the end of the day, Grimsby will get the win. And it's as simple as that. We've got Gillingham versus Woking. Obviously, Woking National League side. I've gone for a 3-1 win to Gillingham because I do believe Gillingham are mid-table. I think they're 11th or 12th or something. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I just think, again, it's a simple result. My prediction is 3-1 to Gillingham. Right, moving on. Another all League One affair. We've got quite a few of these, actually. Hull versus Fleetwood. Again, Hull doing okay. Fleetwood, meh, not so good. And again, just judging off of the table, I didn't really do much looking into this. I just think it's going to be a 2-1 win to Hull. I've put quite a few 2-1 wins on this list, actually, now I'm looking at it. But to be honest, I think these could be quite accurate. And hopefully I can, get a few of these right. What I might do is, feel free to let me know down in the comments if you want to see this, but I might say for every result I get right, I get a point, and then in the next video or whatever, or in the next predictions video, I'll say how many points I got in the previous week or whatever. Let me know if you want to see something like that in these videos. Moving on, like I was just saying, to another all League One affair, it's Ipswich versus Portsmouth. Now, again, I can't quite remember off the top of my head. I know Ipswich are second in League One, and Portsmouth, I think, are mid-table. Ipswich, they're a great side. However, recently, the form has been a bit shaky. They started off very strongly, though. But I've gone for a 1-0 win to Ipswich. I think, again, it's going to be a case of they're just going to slightly outclass Portsmouth rather, in this one. Leyton Orient versus Newport. Both League Two sides, both doing okay. I mean, Newport are doing absolutely brilliantly. They shocked everyone so far this season under Michael Flynn. Obviously, last season was not the best for them, but going into this one, they've come out of the blocks and they are doing brilliantly. And I've gone for a 2-0 win away for Newport County. For Lincoln Forest Green, again, it's a pretty simple one. I've gone for 2-0 to Lincoln. Lincoln are a decent side, but Forest Green, don't put anything past them. They're one of those teams that could turn up against Lincoln and could get a result. But I just think Lincoln playing at home, obviously Forest Green got to do the travelling. I think it's going to be 2-0 to Lincoln. Oxford versus Peterborough, another all League One affair. We've got Peterborough, who are top, and Oxford, who I do believe are around 18th. Can't quite remember off the top of my head again. I do apologise for that. Another simple one, really. I've gone for 3-0 to Peterborough. They look like a brilliant side. Obviously, our ex-player Ryan Broom went to them. But they do have a great squad. And, I think they would just win this one. It's as simple as that. This is probably the first... Actually, no, because we did have Colchester as the exact same result. It's Vale versus Kings Lynn. And you know where this is going. I've gone for 4-0 to Port Vale. Again, it's as simple as that. I just think there will be the odd shock in this first round. But I think because there's a lot of teams from a lot lower leagues that have never had this much experience against, sides that, are in very competitive leagues this season, I just don't quite think a lot of these sides are going to have it in them to be able to, get a shock result against sides like Vale. So, yeah, I have gone for 4-0 in that one. Right, Rochdale versus Stockport. Obviously, Stockport, National League North side. I've gone for a 3-1 win to Rochdale again. The golfing class between the leagues is it just says it all, really. Stockport, I do think will put up a fight, but I just think Rochdale, at the end of the day, are just going to be better than them. Right, Salford versus Hartlepool. Obviously, Hartlepool former League Two side, obviously now in the National League. I think Salford, they've been quality this season. They've got a few decent players. Obviously, Welland's the new manager, ex-Swindon, obviously. But yeah, I have gone for a 2-0 win. I just think Salford are going to outclass them. They're a brilliant side. Hartlepool, they are a decent little team, but I just think Salford are going to be better on the day. Stevenage versus Concord Rangers. Now, this is another one. I'm going to be honest with you, I'd never heard of Concord Rangers. However, I did a bit of research. They look like a decent little side, but they're in a low down league. I've gone for a simple 2-0 win to Stevenage. Now, knowing Stevenage, they could make a bit of a scene of it. So yeah, that's why I haven't gone for a big result there. I've just gone safe with that prediction. Now, this is a bit of an interesting one. Sunderland versus Mansfield. Obviously, Mansfield having sacked Graham Coughlin about a week ago or so. And now, obviously, them bringing in their new manager today. Sunderland, they're not doing as well as people thought. Mansfield have had a poor start. Hopefully their manager can help them out with that. But this is another quite shocking one. I've gone for 4-1 to Sunderland. I just don't think Mansfield have it in them. Sunderland have a brilliant team. They're a league higher. Mansfield are on poor form. Sunderland are on decent form. And that's going to all come together, in my opinion, for a 4-1 win to Sunderland. That is probably quite a brave prediction. But it's the FA Cup, anything could happen. So, for all I know, Mansfield could go out there and win 5-0 or something. But yeah, no, in all seriousness, I do think it could be a big win for Sunderland. Swindon versus Darlington. Again, another simple one. I've gone for 3-0 to Swindon. I just think, obviously, they've lost their manager, but they're a decent side. They'll recruit another one. And yeah, I just think, again, the difference in leagues, the difference in experience will show in this one. Obviously, Swindon having got promoted last season from League 2 to League 1. They do look like a decent little side. But yeah, I have gone for a 3-0 win to Swindon. Next up on the list is Tranmere versus Accrington. This is the biggest scoreline I've gone for, I do believe. I've gone for Tranmere 1, Accrington 5. I can't see Tranmere getting anything. They've been on poor form. Accrington, they're not the best of sides, but Tranmere are not on good form. They're leaking goals, and I can see Accrington absolutely battering them, to be honest with you. Right, moving on to the penultimate fixture for the Saturday's games. Walsall at home to League 1 side Bristol Rovers. I think it could be tight. Walsall are a decent side. Bristol Rovers, they're very average. They've been in, League 1 for a good few years now. And, they're finishing mid-table most seasons. They've had a few slight relegation scares over time, but I think Bristol Rovers will win. Get a 2-1 win away at the Bescott Stadium in this one. And moving on to the final fixture, United of Manchester versus Doncaster Rovers. And again, I think this is a bit of a simple one. I've gone for 4-0 to Doncaster. They'll just outclass them in every manner across the pitch. It's as simple as that. Right, so that is it for today's video. Thank you all very much for watching. I really do appreciate all of you that do watch my videos. It really means the world. It makes all the time worth it. Like I say, comment down below and like if you do want to see more of these in the future. It was quite an enjoyable one to make, and have a look at all the teams in contention. It will make watching this weekend's games a lot more interesting, I do think. But yeah, so smash like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Comment down below if you do disagree with me at all on any of these. I always do like to talk to you guys about, what you think as well, because at the end of the day, I'm one of those channels, YouTube channels, that sort of enjoys talking to you lot. I wouldn't say I'm a community channel, but I would say that I do talk to my viewers quite a lot. But anyway, once again, thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.